Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's see. I am over here live streaming because why not? I think I'm. I hope I'm live streaming. Let me make sure because I haven't did restream in a while, and I kind of wanted to let me see how restream is or whatever. So I don't know if it's live streaming right now. Am I live now? I don't even think I am. Am I even live? Oh God, I don't think I am. I am. I am live streaming. Okay, great. Hello. Hello everybody. Hello Omega. I I'm excited for Arcane season 2. I'm quite sure you are. Hopefully it'll be finished once we done cuz it's been a long time. Okay, I am live streaming. Yay. I don't know. I haven't did restream in a long time, and I just was like, oh, let me try restream because it got the little chats right there for everybody to see or whatever. I am so sorry. I'm having like a bad hair day. No, no. Oh no, I don't want to. No, I want to keep the chat thing going. All right, great. Okay, so today's my off. Since I'm off today, I was like, oh, might as well do some live streaming today because why not, right? Because that's fun and you guys get to kind of talk or whatever to me and I get to see how life is going or whatever. um I know some people are probably going to ask me, have I reviewed the absolute books, but no, I haven't reviewed them because I haven't brought them yet. I mean, I could review them because I do know how to read these books for free if I really wanted to talk about them or whatever. But I thought I might buy those 3 books first and then see if there's something to continue. So no, I haven't. I haven't brought the 3 absolute books yet. Um, but I did see the preview for Absolute Martian Manhunter, and there were people in the comment section below that were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they're race swapping John Jones, right?" And I'm just like, "Well, y'all do realize John was originally white beforehand, right? Like he was white beforehand anyway. So I don't know why they thought like, hey, if we're going to do Martian Manhunter, we're going to do his original skin color. You know what I'm saying? Because some people do be forgetting that John Jones was originally a white character when he was first introduced. So it's only when Supergirl show happened is when they started transitioning him into a black character because every alien nowadays has to be a black person. Did y'all notice that? Have y'all noticed that when they do like alien superheroes on shows or whatever, they always cast a black person? They never cast anyone else nowadays, which is kind of strange because he was black. Oh wait, no, he was black in Smallville too. But once they did that, they kind of transitioned it. It was really Supergirl that kind of started the notion of him being black. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like once the Supergirl CW show happened, that's when like DC like really went on to like changing John into like this black man. Um let's see what's going on. Have I've been reading Dan Dan. I heard about Dan Dan. I need to get into it. Right now I'm finishing up the last episode of The Twilight of the Gods by Zack Snyder. It's what I wanted Thor to be in God of War Ragnarok. Like if you guys seen Thor, or if you seen this show, he's ruthless. He's not that Thor from the Marvel universe or whatever. He's like literally like this bastard killer or whatever. And that's what I wanted Thor to be like in God of War Ragnarok, because Thor should be intimidating. He should be hell has no fury. You know what I'm saying? Not this drunk bastard that looked like he's your overweighted dad that just haven't went to the gym in a long time. Um yeah, let's see. Yep, I definitely noticed it with Supergirl with him being black and used themes centered around it. Yeah, 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 yeah. There was a lot of, and that was another thing too that bothered me about the CW. Not only would they take characters who weren't black and make them black, then they'll discuss black topics and issues with those characters. It's just like, wait, hold on, time out. Flag on the play. You're not even black. What are you talking about? Even though he was white in his human form. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was white for the most part, but it's like when like Smallville did cast him black, but he was still white throughout most of his incarnation. It's literally when we got the CW Supergirl series is when they were like, oh, okay, he's black now, and they've been doing it ever since. So now people are like, oh my god, I can't believe he's black or whatever. But I mean, that he's white now, but he was always a white passing character anyway. John Jones was always white. So I don't know why people are like so shocked about it. But once again, that goes back to the fact of people don't read comic books like they claim. They always talk about like, oh, they like this character or know this character, but then it's just like, no, you don't, because if you did, you will realize like, hey, this character was never black. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then I have to look at the design. Like, who the fuck designed him as Gumby? Like, y'all remember Gumby? Y'all remember Gumby? That's what Martian Manhunter's absolute universe form looks like, except for it's like different kind of colors. Like, out of all the ways of making Martian Manhunter look a little different, did you really have to make him look like Gumby? Like, I don't know. I just find that very weird. I find it very weird. You know what I'm saying? So that was something. That was a choice. That was definitely a choice right there. I don't know. For some reason, my eyebrows look like I was some kind of a villain from Disney or something like that. Do my eyebrows look like they make me look like a villain from Disney? Because it just feels like it feels like they just uh hold on. Oh, it feels like I'm some kind of villain from Disney. Like, hello. Yes, my princess, come in, come in. Oh, I'm just joshing around. Okay, so let's see. Well, you know, the election happened. Whether you voted or not, who cares? Whether you won or not, who cares? But it seems like Hollywood is on its same nonsense already, and it's just like, Hollywood, y'all don't realize that y'all are the reason why this election went the way it went. You know what I'm saying? And it's just nonstop of them attacking us, talking about how stupid we are, how we don't know how to vote or whatever. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, but you guys are trying to get people to watch your movies, watch your shows or whatever, and yet you're still, you know, doing this nonsense. Like it makes absolutely no logical sense. Everybody's just having a freak out moment, and I'm just like, no, please, just God, no. You know what I mean? Um, oh yeah. I did hear about that. What the hell was up with that? That is weird that people got mad that Margot Robbie had a baby boy, talking about she don't deserve to have a baby boy. She need to return to the center and stuff like that. And then I think somebody has said this is why Roe v. Wade is important, because women having babies that they shouldn't have be having. Wait, hold on. She wanted a baby with her husband. Who cares that it turned out to be a boy? Oh, because she played Barbie, so she shouldn't have a boy. Like, what? That doesn't make any logical sense. It's not how that's not how this shit works. You can't control the gender of your child. That is not how that works. You know, it doesn't make any sense. So you're mad because she played Barbie, so she got with her husband, because remember, Barbie's fictional, but she's a real person. So after all these movies that she's done, she finally decided, her and her husband finally decided that they want kids. She gets pregnant. Congratulations to Margot Robbie. And y'all mad that her first child is a boy. And now you're saying that her baby needs to be killed, or she should have aborted it because it wasn't a boy. Like, what the hell is with y'all? But you know, hey, this is the audience that Hollywood wanted. Now they're attacking this poor actress. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like what do you so we're upset that Margot Robbie had a baby boy over a baby girl because they were talking about, oh, he wouldn't appreciate the fact that his mom was Barbie. No, but he's going to appreciate the fact that his mom was an actress, that she played iconic roles. Yeah, he might be like, oh, cool, my mom. You know, you never know when he grow up. He might be like, oh, that's cool. My mom was Barbie one time, and then she was also Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying? So what are you talking about? And no offense, Harley Quinn is a little bit more iconic right now than Barbie. So I don't know. I think I'd get a little bit more cool points saying that, hey, did you guys know my mom was Harley Quinn? You know what I'm saying? That's way more important than Barbie. No offense. That so I don't get it. I really don't get it. I feel bad because you know, this is her first baby. She's probably going through so many emotions or whatever. And then if that stuff gets back to her, that can like, that can crush her. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that kind of pressure or stress on a woman, especially when they just now having a baby, especially their first baby. Don't nobody want to be hearing or dealing with that. Like, oh, you're on social media and you're telling people like your baby's here, and then everybody else talking about screw your baby, fuck you, you should have had an abortion. Like, what? What? Like, there are literally women on here like talking about, see, this is why it's important to have Roe v. Wade for abortion and stuff like that, because now Margot Robbie has that bastard son. Like, what what the hell are y'all talking about? It is weird. It is weird. Like, for real. So I don't know. Give me 1 second. What's that? They didn't drop nothing off, did they? Hold on. Okay. Uh-oh, that's on my phone. Uh-oh, that's my phone. Hello. At home doing a live stream. It might be a little bit later than that, but okay. What? Mm-hmm. All right. I already told you what I was doing. Bye bye. My life doesn't revolve around you. All right. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the monetization of men is getting out of control. Yeah, it really is. It's getting pretty tiring, and I just don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. It's just like, can y'all really stop? Can y'all grow up at this point? You can't keep talking about how terrible men are when men is the one that's running most of the world. Like, it is what it is, as much as these. And then it's just like you got Hollywood trying to push that rhetoric on people. You can't push that rhetoric on people because that's, once again, that's why the election turned out how it was. You can't constantly talk about how terrible men are, how horrible men are, how we don't need men. Okay, then you can't get mad at it and vote the way you want it, which a lot of people were mad about that. Like, you can't get mad at that. You really honestly can't get mad at that. Also, if she wants a daughter, she can have one later on, but celebrate she brought life into the world. But her audience or fake fans aren't the gatekeeper of her lifestyle. That's what I'm saying. It don't make any sense, because it's just like, who are you to tell her what she can't have? You, first off, you can't control, none of us can control whether it's a boy or a girl. Yes, there are times where you see people when they have a baby or whatever, and they get kind of disappointed either they have a boy or a girl. But that's it's not that they're not excited for a child. Some people really wanted a boy, some people really wanted a girl, but it's not like they're not going to try for another one. You know what I'm saying? Um, like for me, I kind of would be a little bit disappointed that my first child wasn't a boy because I've been around so many females that I would want to to have a boy instead of a girl. That's just my personal opinion. Would I be happy that I had a child? Of course, of course. But let's be honest, if she's a girl, she's not going nowhere. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Hey guys, hey Pride, hey Najee, hey Watchmen. I'm just live streaming for a little bit. Then after that, I gotta go and get my mom. Such is the way of the world, right? What's your thoughts, Trey, about the fake hype around Absolute Universe? Well, I haven't reviewed the books yet. I haven't reviewed the books, honestly. So I can't really say, but I will say once again, everybody is caught in hypocrisy though, because Absolute Universe, which everybody's saying is a better version of the New 52, is what the New 52 should have been, which I had already said the New 52 should have been its own continuity anyway and continue post-crisis DC anyway. But what I'm finding is y'all, because again, the criticism that was given towards Zack Snyder for his Batman and Superman portrayal, I'm looking at preview pages of Absolute Batman and Superman. First off, Batman got an axe and he's slicing people's hands off. But y'all were just complaining about Batman using a gun, using militant machinery in Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, right? So it's crazy. It's crazy. And then what the excuse is, it's a different universe. Okay, if it's a different universe, then isn't the DCEU a different universe? Right? Okay, then you have Superman who wasn't raised on Earth, but is here on Earth roaming around to try to discover himself, to try to find himself. And yet that was a problem when he was doing it in Man of Steel. And he also kind of fought people without really trying to save as many people as he could. He was trying his best, but he was really trying to stop the people that was attacking the other people. So, and then you got Wonder Woman, who's the Princess of Hell. So again, everything that people were talking about, what I wanted to see from Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman in the DCEU, but you're agreeing with Absolute Universe, and your excuse is because Absolute Universe is an alternate universe. Okay, but isn't a DCEU an alternate universe of the DC universe on the big screen? I'm just saying. You can't have the country. Granny, don't come in here and turn the TV on because I'm doing a live stream. Now I don't want them to pick up that TV right now. Thank you. I'll be done quick. But I already told you I was doing the live stream. Come on now. I did. Who do you think I'm talking to? Myself? So yes, I just find it very hypocritical that everybody is hyping this up and was like, you know what I mean? So just I find it very funny, but we'll see. I'm gonna fully read it. I'm gonna fully read it and see how dark we went. Because if that's the case, that means the audience really do love the DCEU, and it looks like Warner Brothers need to go back to that. Which I also heard that they're also nose diving head into Batman stuff. It's going to be like a whole bunch of Batman stuff from Warner Brothers right now because they were upset. They were disappointed with the Superman Christopher Reeve story not doing as well as they thought. Well, first off, you paid $15 million for it, and you had a limited release on the movie. So I don't know how much did you think was going to happen with this movie? They're nervous about Superman Legacy, which of course I would be too, because it's not a Superman movie. James Gunn said it's going to be based off of Justice League: The New Frontier, which most people only watch the animated series, and that's definitely not a way to go because Superman and Wonder Woman was a little bit more ruthless in New Frontier, honestly. But it's supposed to be hopeful, so okay, fine, whatever. Y'all always want to try to be like hopeful need to be this lighthearted kind of thing instead of understanding that hope comes in the darkest of desires, in the darkest moments or whatever. And that's what the DCEU was trying to teach. But nobody never gave that one a chance, but we're supposed to be giving this one a chance, right? Okay, sure, whatever. Let's see. They're also talking about doing a Joker show from the Batman. Look, DC, after the nonsense from Joker Folie à Deux, let's not do no more Joker. Let's not do no more Joker. We don't need no more Joker at all. And then they're like thinking about doing more spin-off series about villains in the Batman series. But the problem is you need to have the Batman there. It doesn't matter that you do like the Penguin or whatever. I saw a clip where half of the part of the city just imploded in the Penguin. There's no Batman around, there's no Robin, so we're not like it's in a Batman universe and there's no superhero there. That doesn't make any sense. You can have the show called Penguin, but you need to tell Robert Pattinson, like, hey, this is part of your contract, motherfucker. There's gonna be times where you're gonna have to show up in the Penguin. It is what it is. It is what it is, because you can't literally have a superhero villain show and have them destroy property and places or whatever, and Batman's not there to investigate. Batman's not there to at least try to stop him. It doesn't make sense, y'all. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. Let me see what all you guys are saying. Sorry. Am I going to MomoCon next year? Yes, I am going to MomoCon. And I'm gonna go to AWA this year too, because it's in December. A whole bunch of Batman stuff, because what happens when you mess up every DC IP that's not Batman? That is definitely true. That is definitely true, because David Zaslav said he was disappointed in the Joker. Really? You was really disappointed. And another thing is because even though Twisters, Beetlejuice, and a few other Warner Brothers movies made some good money, all of that profit got ate up by the failure of Joker Folie à Deux. And what was the other movie that they released from DC? It doesn't matter, whatever. But they had two movies just killed up all of the success that they had. And it's kind of crazy, because it's like, we told you what we didn't want. Y'all still showed it. And that's what you get. They lost $200 million on the Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Suicide Squad Izuka sucks ass. The Joker Folie à Deux sucks. Anyway, what? They lost $100 million on video games, just like the video game marketing, besides the $200 million that they lost from Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and they lost over $200 million on Joker Folie à Deux. So I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. What? So they're trying to focus on Batman because Batman sells. So that's what it is. So if Superman Legacy don't do well, we're getting nothing but Batman for a long time. And it looks like we're getting Batman a long time, because Superman Legacy don't look good. It is what it is. Y'all can get mad at the wall. It don't. It looks like fanfic trash. Obama tried to gaslight black men into voting for Kamala. Yeah, he did. He tried to make it seem like we're the problem. We're in the wrong for voting for anybody else other than Kamala. And I'm like, MF, if you don't go somewhere with all that nonsense before you get slapped, like you somebody, you ain't nobody. Did you hear about WB making new Batman games and more recent gaming? Yeah, I heard about that. And one of my friends, he is actually playing the new Batman Arkham Shadows. And I had said, whether the game is good or not, they still gonna lose money, because a lot of people aren't buying the Meta Quest. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what should have happened is the Meta Quest should have did Batman Arkham Shadows could have been a Meta Quest exclusive first, and then you later on announce that it's also going to be released for like the PlayStation 5 and Xbox One or whatever as like a VR thing too. So that way you can play your VR with it as well as playing the regular game, or make a console version of Arkham Shadows as well. So when the limited time offer of Arkham Shadows is over, Arkham Shadows on console is available. That's what I would have did. That way you can still get the VR people first, because they're going to pay for it. They're going to pay for it, and then like next year, later on down the road, then you release Arkham Shadows for console because it don't make no sense. It's the sequel to Arkham Origin, but but a lot of us aren't playing it, and then they're going to be like, oh, I guess you guys really don't like Arkham Origins stuff. We do. We want Arkham Origins more. We want more stuff in Arkham Origin, but the problem is you put it on a MetaQuest. I'm not paying for a MetaQuest because at this point my next transition is really a gaming PC. I mean, not a gaming PC, but a gaming computer. You know what I'm saying? Where I customize my own computer and stuff like that and play my games that way. That's really what's the next level of gaming for me is at this point. For right now, I'm interested in characters' true selves. Like I brought some comic books like reprints of Wonder Woman's first comic and fight between her champion, and Cassie and a Doomsday clone. Oh yeah, that was during that Doomsday. I think that Doomsday War that they were having in Action Comics during Post Crisis before they rebooted the universe. After finishing rewatching Justice League Unlimited, yeah, Justice League Unlimited. What's good, y'all? What's going on, Jacob? A woman stabbed her boyfriend 100 times and their dog and got 0 jail time. That is crazy. I completely forgot about the Suicide Squad anime. It's trash. It's trash because, like I said, it don't make no sense that the Suicide Squad was picked to do an isekai anime when there are several magical characters. You could have used the entire universe of the Sandman universe, right? You could have did Wonder Woman. Lord knows Wonder Woman needs something. You could have did Princess Amethyst. That's another character that a lot of people forgot about. You could have did Etrigan. You know what I'm saying? You could have did Zatanna, or you could have did the Justice League Unlimited. I mean, the Justice League Dark, or you could have did the Captain Marvel family, aka Shazam family. Like characters who actually have magic where it would make sense for them to get transported to a isekai world, not Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad. Then they did shenanigans when they had Harley Quinn, hand to hand, like she was literally holding her own against Katana. Like Katana was struggling against Harley Quinn. Like, stop, cut the crap, cut the crap. Did you hear any news on the Game Awards? No, actually, I did not. Awesome. You going to MomoCon next year. Nice. Remember when they flooded the market with Batman comics? Yeah. And remember how we got tired of it? Yeah. And then I told one of my friends about it. He was just like, well, it's the only thing that sells. Yeah, because they keep putting all the good artists and good writers on Batman. They don't put any time and effort into Wonder Woman and Superman or the other characters. And then when they do put them on there, everybody want to change the characters around to make some kind of stupid story or some modern audience. No, we don't want that. The same amount of effort that you put into making a Batman story, telling a great Batman story, making the characters enriched with the history and lore of Batman, do the same thing for Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, Aquaman, The Flash, Martian Manhunter. You know what I'm saying? Hell, even the short-lived Hawkman run was doing great until they did that whole Year of Villains, which killed that run right there. But people, you got to try. If you're not trying, you're not. You know what I mean? I'm at work, so if I don't reply, I'm sorry. Oh no, you good. One of my favorite family members said he's not surprised about Trump winning because he said Biden's presidency was so terrible. Exactly. He was terrible. He was horrible. It didn't make no damn sense why they thought that was funny. They're working on another Batman game, Stream Deck. You know what? One I was talking to somebody at work about that, and they were saying I should look into the a Steam Deck because it'd be like it's portable and you can still play your games as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection or whatever. So it's basically like a portable PC. So I was like, I'm thinking about it. I'm reading comics online in Kindle. They got like Earth One Superman for like $2. Yeah, nice. What are some good comics with Zatanna? Actually, Zatanna did have a post-crisis run. what's the name of that run right quick before I forget? What's the name of it? She did have like a little short-lived run. Oh yeah, yes. Zatanna by Paul Dini. That's the one that you want to read right now. Then they have a Black Canary. They have a Black Canary and Zatanna Blood Spell. That one's by Paul Dini. Let's see. They also have, what was it? She's also in the Justice League Dark run. So she's in the Rebirth run and she's in the New 52 run. So you can read that one as well. They also have Zatanna Mistress of Magic, which that one is also by Paul Dini. Zatanna Everyday Magic, that's another book by Paul Dini. Let's see. What other ones is she in that I can give you? Oh yeah. Seven Soldiers Zatanna. That's the 2005 run by Grant Morrison. The Zatanna 1993 book. The 2010 Paul Dini run again. The 1987 special from Zatanna, and the 2010 run. And let's see. I mean, that's pretty much it. You really need to look for Zatanna by Paul Dini. Really, that's really what you need to look for. Look at the Justice League Dark ones and look at anything before actually 2011 for Zatanna. Read that run, read that stuff, and then read Justice League Dark, New 52, and Rebirth. Hello. Yeah, I'm on my way. Okay. Bye. So that's what you need to do for Zatanna. Who do you think should be the protagonist of Resident Evil 9? Leon. I think Leon should be it. Because it felt like right after once we got to 4, when we got Resident Evil 4, we kind of didn't get another solo game with him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because we already had him in Resident Evil 2 where he teamed up with Claire. So I say, because he's kind of like the face of it besides Claire and Jill. And right now, Jill kind of pissed everybody off with that Resident Evil remake, Resident Evil 3 remake. And then she was the star of that Resident Evil Asylum movie. I say Leon. Let Leon take the lead for this one, for Resident Evil 9. By himself. When I don't want no other characters. They can show up if they need to, but for the most part, the main character needs to be Leon, no one else. MCU shows coming out 2015 is okay. They're okay. They're not good though. They need to bring Jake back for me. Yeah. It's weird that some women who hated Trump are threatening to not have sex with men for 4 years and having meltdowns or suicidal thoughts, or talking about changing their sexuality over election. I mean, that's them. That, the birth rate is already down because of y'all. So continue to do more of that dumb stuff. Honestly, I'm glad people are open like this, because it shows their true colors and how childish and manipulative some people are. Anyone excited about Bloodruth? I am. And on top of that, I also did a video. Go watch it. All y'all go watch it right now. Thank you. Yeah. I did a video talking about Bloodruth. Go watch it. What do I do if I want to learn more about the question? Well, honestly, it's not really much to learn about the question, but I will say you want to read the 52. You want to read 52. That's what you want to read. You want to read the 52, which focus on him and Renee Montoya, who he passes the mantle down to. But the question really doesn't have many books. honestly. Let me make sure. You have to, you can get his Action Heroes Archive Volume 2, and then the 1980 series, which is 6 volumes. 6 volumes that talks about the first question. And then of course you have the question by Dennis O'Neil, volume 1 and volume 2. And then you have the question 5 Bible Blood of the Crime Bible, and the question Pipeline. Those are your books for the first question anyway. That's the one that you want. You want that one. You want Victor. That's the one you want. You don't want the New 52 nonsense. And you need to read 52, not the New 52, but 52. Okay? That's where he's very prominent in the DC universe. All right? I recommend Comic Vine. They'll give you a history of all his comic appearance. That too. That is definitely too. Or the DC Wikipedia as well. I saw your video on Bloodruth. I comment on it, but I can't wait for Horseman. Just got my full cover. Yeah, but I ordered Bloodruth and Horseman at the same time. I have to wait until fulfillments of Bloodruth is done in order to get both Horseman and Bloodruth. So I won't be getting Horseman at the same time that most people will, because I just wasn't gonna pay separate for, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna pay separate shipping and handling. When it's just like, do you want to just wait until all of it? Yeah, we're gonna wait. Give me all my stuff at the same time, because I'm not paying separately. You know what I mean? This is an interesting conversation about this the other day. How would you go making a new superhero names in modern day? The problem with that is that you have to look at all the copyrights, because as much people want to be like, oh, superhero names or whatever, or blah 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 or whatever, the problem is with Marvel and DC is that because of how big they are, there's a lot of things that they can't copyright for superhero names and for superhero purposes. That's why you'll see them change superhero mantles or whatever, because they're trying to make new characters, but also trying to use those superhero things, because trying to make a new superhero name is very hard. Now, for me, it just depends on how the character looks, what the character feels like. And if you come up with a name that means something, and then just see if it's copyrighted. If it's not copyright, take it. That's how I look at it. There are ways to go around certain copyrights. Has anyone been reading Lady Death? No, I have not, but I've heard about Lady Death. You know what I'm saying? But I have to get out of here because I gotta go pick up my mom. You guys, I am so sorry, because I forgot she was doing that little thing, and I wanted to do this live stream, but of course I have to go. You know what I mean? I will try to get back on here as quick as possible when I get back home. Hopefully, I don't have to run around the city today, because I really wanted to kind of chat with everybody for at least a good hour or so. But 40 minutes is pretty good for right now. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You guys wanted me a little bit longer, but hey, mama calls, so I have to head out and go and pick her up. So I will catch everyone later. Okay. Thank you for everybody who joined. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I will probably next week get the absolute buy the absolute comic, absolute Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, so we can at least look at it personally, and I'll talk about it and review it and give you my thoughts on it too. But yes, I will catch everybody later. Like, subscribe, share. Follow me on Instagram. I don't have Twitter, but follow me on Kara if you feel like it. And if you want to support the channel, the Cash App is there. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.